Tucker, he's driving. You ready? You're driving it, buddy. Drive that truck. Alright, let's see if we can follow this curve down here. Let's get right where that light's beside the truck. Whoa, Tucker. You hit the horn, buddy. What's up, everybody? We're back with another video today. We are currently somewhere in Texas, outside of El Paso. We're traveling cross country on our way to Baja. We thought it was a good chance to share some things. This is our third major trip in the RV, and we're starting to figure out what works for us, what doesn't work. So we want to share some of primarily the apps on our smartphones that we use to make navigating cross country as easy as possible.
Yep. And then also, we're going to touch a little bit on the emotional side and talk about some of the things that we've gone through to do this trip.
Our method of travel, when we're going cross country, we're just trying to find the fastest way to get from A to B so we can get to B and then stop and smell the roses. Whenever we have the chance to just pull off on a rest area or some easy like trucker spot like that, that's actually really conducive to just getting off the road, sleeping, cooking dinner, whatever we gotta do, and then going right back on the road. Like right now, we are literally about 200 feet off the side of I-10 in Texas, and it's been a beautiful spot. I'll show you outside in a little while. We got mountains out there, a nice big grassy field for nutmeg to run around, so it's really good. There is some noise, but that's a trade-off. We have some noise, but we also have easy on and off access. We can get across country quick. So the first app I want to talk about is called Rest Stops. I think it said Rest Stops USA.
Yeah.
Or USA Rest Stop Locator. I'll put a link in the video description. But long story short, good app. You open it up, select your state, select the interstate or road that you're on, and then the map will show you forward and behind you, eastbound, westbound, northbound, whatever you're going, where the next rest areas are.
Yeah.
It'll also tell you how many spaces there are for parking. It'll tell you the amenities they have.
It'll go over, it has a little icon for each amenity that's available.
I need to pull over the next hour, next half hour, you can look ahead and see where those are at.
Yeah.
That's our number one app for pulling over and hitting rest stops.
And they also will show, it's a new thing that we've found here in Texas, but there are rest areas and then there are picnic areas, and the picnic areas are cool. They don't have any amenities. It's literally just a pull off on the side of the highway, but it's a great spot for large RVs, and truckers use them oftentimes as well.
Yeah, no bathrooms, so it's less crowded that way. If you have an RV and you already have your own bathroom, that means you'll have less people at your rest area, so that's kind of handy. I do want to mention there's a lot of hype on the web about the All Stays app. So All Stays Camp and RV. I can't trash talk it. I haven't used it enough to know it's not good. We've actually had better luck with Campendium, which is a crowdsourced or user-based type thing. People leave reviews.
Exactly.
It's basic. It's not super fancy, but there's actually quite a few users using it, leaving reviews. It also tells you what kind of cell phone signal they have. We've used it and shared a couple of our spots so far, and it's been really helpful. It gives you an idea, since we need to have internet where we go to keep up with my schoolwork and these videos. It's helpful to know, hey, is a cell phone going to work there? What's the signal?
So while we're driving, as Jesse mentioned, we have a huge rig, all things included. And so finding gas stations that are large enough for us to fill up, and this is a diesel, I've been using Trucker Path. It's an app where you can select a gas station. Supposedly all of the gas stations on this app are trucker friendly, so that would imply that they're all large enough for us as well. But you can select the gas station. It will tell you the current gas and diesel prices. It will tell you how full or not full the parking lots are. It'll tell you what restaurants are available right there. So that's been really helpful. The only catch is that the prices of the gas and the diesel aren't constantly updated.
When you're getting 90 gallons of diesel at a time, hey, 10 cents a gallon, that's
a big deal.
$10, you know?
Waze.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I almost forgot. This
His
probably
favorite app.
This probably should be the #1 app. I should have said this one first. And that's Waze, W-A-Z-E. It's similar to any other navigation app, whether it's Apple Maps, Google Maps. It's a navigation app. What Waze does though is it adds again user crowdsourced data, not crowdfunded. Down in Florida, there were several times where the state troopers had set up speed traps. And about a mile before you get there, Waze says, hey, there's a police has been reported ahead. I imagine most state patrol officers hate it because I think we probably passed between Florida and here in Texas probably 15 to 20 different speed traps, and all but 1 or 2 of them had already been pegged on Waze. So that's incredibly valuable information.
This does sound like we speed a lot. We really don't.
I just do about 90 when it's 70. Not too fast. Not really. And it also tells us if there's crashes, if there's debris in the road, hazards.
Vehicles that are parked along the side. It lists quite a bit.
The Google Apps, or the Google Maps. Yeah.
Google Maps.
Yeah. No, the really big thing there with Google Maps is it is an additional aid in our navigation. It's a great way to look ahead and see just exactly where we're going. For example, we were debating tonight about going into El Paso. Tomorrow morning we'll be stopping to check our battery bank, maybe get it replaced. They have cheap Trojan batteries there in El Paso. And so we were debating on staying in the city, parking essentially at the battery building, or staying at a rest area outside of town. We did a little Google map,
walking with the little guy in the street. Yeah, some virtual drive-thrus, and it's not much room there. It's very crowded. There's not much room for RV. Which is to be expected. It's a city, but you never know. When Jesse talked to them on the phone, they said, "Oh yeah, you can pull your rig up. We have plenty of room, no problem." Not necessarily true. Yeah,
not much room there at all. So we're gonna actually instead stop at a rest area about 30 miles before El Paso. Tomorrow morning we'll wake up and just drive in El Paso, do our batteries, and be on our way. So that's a great example of how we use Google Maps. So for now, that's our tips and tricks and tools that we're using for traveling cross country. I'm sure after we shoot this video, we'll think about 4 or 5 more, and then we'll maybe do another video and add those to it.
Yeah.
But for now, we just wanted to do a quick video. While these are fresh in our mind, we're literally using them today, yesterday, right now.
We were supposed to have been in Baja for about 2 months as of today. Saying goodbye to the people in your life, it's hard, it sucks. But you're doing this because we are doing this because this is something that we have dreamed of and planned for more than 5 years. And just because there's a roadblock or things are a little tough for an amount of time, you have to do it.
Yeah, push forward.
You can't just put off your dreams because it's hard.
So Tucker just woke up. He wanted to see.
He wanted to say hi. This was kind of a random little video, but while it was fresh in our minds, we wanted to share with you the things that we're using on a daily basis to travel cross country in our RV, and also some of the emotions that we've felt going on this trip.
Please let us know what you think. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. So the next video will be El Paso on over to wherever we end up in Arizona, California, to cross the border into Mexico, into Baja. And we'll be heading down to San Felipe, Baja, Mexico. Baja, baby. Baja, baby boy. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, yeah.
He sees himself.
But yeah, so thank you all for watching.
Bye.
See you next time.